You know, Postmaster, I wish you had more space to keep the items that I can't fit in my vault.
Full of rocks?
No, not full of rocks. Full of items. I think you need to be fixed. Jesus. Hello, everybody. This is your good friend, the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to yet another Destiny video. This is the Zur Report for Week 48, August 7th, 2015. And as you can see here, I am running to North Tower to go find our good friend, old Tentacle Face himself, Zur, to see what crap he's got for us this week. And here he is, way at the end. This is actually a funny spot to find him, as he's been here recently. The last time he was in the tower, as a matter of fact, he was in North Tower, so I'm actually surprised to see him in this area again. But again, down past the speaker, out here on the ledge, you'll find our good friend. So, let's take a look at what he's got to offer. See if he's got anything good. My prediction this week was, you know, for the Titan to get maybe the Helm of St. 14, the Hunter maybe the Bones of Eal. I think the Warlock, I suspected or figured maybe the Ram will show up finally. And the weapon was going to be, in my view, one of four. Either No Land Beyond, Dragon's Breath, Universal Remote, or the Thunderlord. So let's see how close I got. Boy, there's sometimes a big downer, even before you open him up and see what he's got. He just sounds depressing. So let's see what he's got.
This is the 9.
Well, as you can see here, my predictions were a little bit off. But I did get one absolutely correct. And it's going to make a lot of people very happy. But we're not going to start there. We're going to start with the Titan. And he's got the Eternal Warrior helmet. This is the second time that Zur has sold this item. The last time was week 44, so a month ago. The last time it actually had more intellect than discipline. This time you can see it's a little low on intellect, but it's got pretty high discipline at 56 and 75. The numbers overall, I believe, add up to a higher number than what was offered the last time. So again, it's going to depend on what you find more important to your role, to your loadout. Do you need more intellect for your Titan, or do you need more discipline? If you don't have this helmet already, well, you know, there's no reason not to pick it up. It makes you look like a statue. Yeah, statue. It gives you Unstoppable Fist of Havoc, which, you know, allows you to use that perk along with Shoulder Charge. You can pick up health when you pick up an orb, always a good thing, and more super energy from non-guardian kills. So, you know, again, it's an okay item, not the greatest, but, you know, it looks cool. And, you know, if you're a striker, you know, it's good. Yeah, I think I said a little more on it last time. He offered it, but yeah, like I said, if you don't have it, pick it up. It's not a bad item at all. Moving on to the Hunter, and this is the one I was referring to. This is the one that's going to make a lot of people very happy. This is the Bones of Eal, which is the rarest exotic right now because of the simple fact that the only way you could get it would be through Nightfalls and possibly from the chest in the Prison of Elders. There's no other way to obtain them because you cannot get an exotic engram for boots. So this is the first time Zur's offering it, and the roll of 151 is actually pretty good. You can't really compare them directly to anything else except other boots. And the times he's offered the Radiant Dance Machines, the roll was lower. So this is a pretty good roll. For the bones, you get an additional jump for your Hunter. That works for both Blade Dancer and Sunsingers, or Gunslingers. So you can have a triple jump as a Blade Dancer. It doesn't work with Blink, but you can have a triple jump with a Blade Dancer, or a quadruple jump with your Gunslinger. So that's a pretty good perk. I've played around with it quite a bit, as I've had these boots since I believe the first week. I got them in the Nightfall, so I was very lucky with that. I have fun with them. They're good on Urox, which is the level 32 PoE this week. Anytime you need to jump a lot more, you know, it's very helpful. You also get to carry more ammo for heavy weapons, which I believe every exotic leg armor has. So, again, I would say these are a great pickup. You probably don't have them, But if you do, take a look at the numbers, see if this one's better. These are a good exotic. Not top tier, but I would say they're pretty damn good. Now over here for the Warlock is kind of the exact opposite of the Bones of Yao. This is one of the more common exotics for the Warlock. It's Void Fang Vestments, which Zur is selling for the 10th time. 10 times he has brought this in 48 weeks, but most of those were very early on in the game. As for a while it seemed like the only stuff he was bringing for Warlocks was either Void Fang Vestments or Sunbreakers, and that was pretty much all you had any week. And so we got tired of it. It went away, but this is the first time he has offered Void Fang Vestments in about 4 months. Week 32 was the last time you could actually get Void Fang Vestments. At 159, the roll is not great. It's not bad, but you can get chest pieces into the 180s now. So at 159, it's a little low. You get to carry more ammo for special weapons. You get to carry more ammo for the hand cannon. Again, these are nice perks. And the enhanced Axion Bolt. What happens is you get an extra Axion Bolt Seeker. So normally you have 2. With this, you get 3. So you can actually hit 3 people with your Axion Bolt at one time. And you also get to spawn with Grenade Energy. Now, the spawn with Grenade Energy works with any grenade. And so you can actually combine it with a Sunsinger. Use your double grenade, and you'll spawn with double grenades every time. So that can be a very good perk. Obviously, it has a roll of strength, so it's not the best thing, You would probably, like intellect on it. Since you spawn with grenade energy, you don't really need discipline, but, intellect, but strength, again, not bad. Not bad at all. I've had this for a long time. I think my roll is probably higher, but, again, if you don't have this for some strange reason, maybe you weren't playing the game in the beginning, I guess. Maybe you're a Christmas noob. Yes, Void Fang Vestments is a decent chest piece. It's also, and I'm going to put on mine and I'm going to show you what it can do. Void Fang is also it's about the only chest piece exotic that actually changes with shaders. Like, you can take a look here. I'm wearing mine. You can see that it's now matching my new Monarchy shader. But, if I put on the Heart of Praxic Fire, that's going to stay that's going to stay that color. It's not going to matter with, I could change a shader on the Praxic Fire, and I love how the Praxic Fire looks. But you can see the color barely changes on it. It keeps that reddish look. You can see everything else is changing, but, but Void Fang Vestments, you put that on, and all of a sudden you can see now it's white. Now that I've changed shaded, now it's white. Purifier Robes, same thing. It doesn't change with the shaders, and nor does the Starfire Protocol, which is pretty ugly. And you're stuck with that really ugly blue and yellow there. So, yeah, if for no other reason than aesthetics, Void Fang Vestments sort of, at least gives you a chance to modify it and change it and make it look a little different. And just look how it looks with Gold Spiral. I mean, that's pimp. That is just pimp right there. So, if you just want something that looks badass, this does. Now, you can see my Void Fang is at 164, so it's a little higher than what he's selling, but not much. I mean, a difference of only 5. Like I said, if you don't have it, pick it up. It's a nice addition to have for Warlocks. And again, that spawn with grenade energy is great in PvP. And here's something else that's the bane of my existence in PvP. That is the Last Word hand cannon. I think the last time he sold this, I basically said, it's a fun gun, but it's broken right now in a bad way. Not so much broken in the fact that it doesn't work, more broken in the fact that it's too effective. The range on it says that it's nothing, but you can still hit headshots and get kills from miles away. It's basically as bad as the Thorn or the Hawkmoon in terms of being a sniper, but it shoots a lot faster. So you get that just sense that it's a vicious beast in PvP with anyone that has a solid capability with it. This is the 5th time that Zur has sold this item, and the first time in almost 3 months. Week 37 was the last time he had it, so it was almost 3 months ago the last time you could buy it. But again, it's the 5th time, which gives the last word the lead. It's now taken the lead. It's now Zur's most sold weapon. I figured he was going to have one of the, threes. The weapons he sold 3 times, or maybe the Thunderlord, which has only appeared once. But the last word has now come back and taken the lead. Now, bear in mind, while it's a fun gun to play with, and you can, it has a twirling animation and all of that. Remember, weapon tuning is coming up very soon. And this gun is going to be nerfed slightly, especially in terms of being a long-range weapon. It's going to get a bit of a buff as a short-range option. So, keep that in mind. It's going to change right now. But right now, it's a pretty broken gun in the Crucible. And, if you run into anybody that has any kind of, skill with it, it doesn't matter what weapon you have, you're going to get outshot. Unless maybe you're good with the last word, too. And then you might get a equal. You might get a mutual destruction kill, or something like that. But like I said, it's a fun gun. I've had mine for a long time. I got it for my first Atheon kill on a hard, along with the Vex. So, I'm not against the gun, but I really hate running into it in Crucible. All right, so here we got the exotic shard. We got chest engrams for the exotic this week. Again, if you want to get a better roll on the Void Fang, you can pick that up there. You want to Praxic Fire or or Purifier Robes or anything, that's what you can do this week. Down here we got Auto Rifle Telemetry, Scout Rifle Telemetry, and Hand Cannon Telemetry. We got the blue Plasma Drive, and we got the red Stealth Drive, and we got our good friend Heavy Ammo Synth. Always a good thing to have. In fact, I'm going to buy one right now. Ooh, there we go. Sexy. And, of course, we get the Mode of Light Exchange. So that's going to do it for the Zur Report this week. As you can see here, the crowd that was here when I arrived is no longer here. I guess they all got what they wanted. Or they left with disappointment. I hope you don't leave this video with disappointment. I hope you at least get something out of it and you're able to buy something this week. Something new, something great. Maybe an improvement on what you already have. I am the King, aka the Scott. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Eat a dick.